Hi everyone, we just want to show you how our virtual fitting service works and the easy process on how to get this done, whether you're at home in Australia or New Zealand. So for today, we're going to take you through and show you how it's done with one of our team members, Angela, which I will call very soon, and we'll talk through the process. So first things first, you book your online, and it's all through our website. So you book it, put in your little notes that you're after, and then we give you a call after you've submitted it, just to chat about any extra information or anything like that. We then call you 5 minutes before your scheduled appointment, just to make sure that you're ready to go and that you're in a safe environment and that you're not just walking around shopping. So we want to make sure you're at home, and then we call you via Skype or FaceTime, and then we get stuck straight into the virtual fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Ange, and then we'll get started. Now we're about to call Ange and we'll get our virtual fitting underway, and then we can show you the process of it. So we're just calling to make sure via FaceTime that she's ready, but do remember we have called 5 minutes prior. Hi Ange!
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. All right, so we did chat on the phone and we're looking for a bra that fits better than what you've currently got on, correct?
Yes, please.
Lovely. Right, let's have a look what you've got on. So if I can get you to wriggle your dress down.
Bear with me.
Brilliant. Got all the time in the world, it is okay.
Just a little bit nervous.
Of course, we are in a fitting room, so it is all safe. No one can see anything, so I do promise it is all contained. All right, so I can see you're wearing a t-shirt bra, but you are quite squished together. How are you feeling in that?
It's uncomfortable, I think.
Yeah?
I get a bit of rubbing under here. And my face in the middle here. And it gets a bit sore on the sides.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So what I can see is that I would like your band to be a bit tighter. So if I can get you to lift your arms up for me. All right, I can see that your band is pulling away. So what size are you currently wearing?
This one's a 16E.
All right, so what I would like is to put you straight into a 14, just so we can bring everything closer through the front. Are you currently on the tightest clip or the loosest?
On the tightest one.
Okay, so that automatically makes you a 14. So what I would like to do is drop you down to a 12, which will then give you firmness that you're on now, but then tighter again. So when no, it does sound a little bit nervous, I do know. So what we want to do is we get it close to your bust as possible, to your sternum, but we will make sure your cup is bigger to accommodate. So we're not being squished back against our chest, we're just encapsulating your breast tissue. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, brilliant, brilliant. What I'll get you to do is, if I can get you to turn to the side for me.
Sure.
All right. Yes, please. So I can see that it's sitting on breast tissue, so that's got to be painful for you. Yeah. No dramas. You can drop your arm now. You can pop everything back up. That's completely okay. No worries. All right. So you're currently wearing a 16E, was it?
Yes.
Lovely. So what I would like to do is probably pop you. We can start off in a 14 if you like, so I don't frighten you too much with the sizing. But your cup, I do want to take you up. So at the moment, being in the 16 that you're in, I do want to put you into a 14, but what I got to do is make sure your cup is going to fit going forward. So if you're in an E at the moment, I would like you to probably go straight into 2 cup sizes bigger, which means that it'll sit flush in the middle, will sit better through the side, so you're not at the end of the day pulling it out. Yeah, so we want to make sure it sits behind breast tissue and pushes everything to the front. So that automatically pops you into a 16 double F.
Okay.
That's what you're in at the moment. So 16G, 2 cups puts you in the double F. I want to drop you down to a 14G.
Okay.
So that will be firmer to your sternum, but encapsulate all of your breast tissue. And then when we do send you something and when we do rebook our virtual to make sure it all fits properly, we want to make sure that we're on the loosest clip, that you're not hurting, that your straps are nice and snug but not too snug. And then we may need to drop you down to maybe the 12 double G. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll take it baby steps at a time, so then I don't frighten you. But what we'll do is we'll start with the 14G at the moment.
Lovely.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lovely. No dramas at all. So what I'll do now is I'll hang up, I'll go grab some goodies for you, and then I can give you a call. But before I do go, what colours would you like? I'll go grab some so we can have a look and how they feel and whatnot. What type of bras?
Maybe something in a light dark and also something in a darker colour, just so I can wear it on dark, my light colour clothes when I take it off, please.
Brilliant. If you want to hang on 1 second, I'm just going to go grab some so we can show you right now, okay?
Lovely.
Won't be a sec. So we're just going to go grab some styles for Ange, just so she can have a look and make sure that she's not so overwhelmed. Give her a little bit of a time, because I have changed her size quite dramatically, and it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but we want to make sure that we're comfortable in it. So I would like Angela in the 14G. So that is our 2 cup sizes up with our band down. Now when you do go up in the back or down in the back, you need to compensate with the cup, okay? So, where are we? So we want something light. Now I do know from our first call that she doesn't mind if it was contoured or not. So she doesn't mind if it's a t-shirt bra or not. So what I'll do is we'll take in a t-shirt in a lighter colour, and then I will grab something a little bit darker but still a little bit fun. So if we'll go through, we'll show Ange these and we'll get her opinion. This is the best part, when people get to see all the fun stuff we have. So do pop in, get fitted, or alternatively, our virtual fitting service is available for everyone at home. Alright, so I found a few options for you just to start with. So we've got you a t-shirt bra. Now ignore the size. Being the fact that it's all contoured, it looks bigger than it actually is, okay? Half of this cup actually hides under your arm. So what we want is very similar to what you have on, but it is a plunge version. So what that's going to do is that's going to minimize the space between here, so I can come further back without making it too firm and niggly through here through the day. So t-shirt bra and a plunge, which is brilliant. And then something that's a little bit darker but a bit softer, but still with wire.
Okay.
Yeah. Now this is very forward projected, so what we want to do is pull all of your breast tissue to the front so we don't get that niggly feeling, but we want to separate you in the middle. So this has a soft, beautiful lace and a laminated cup. So what that means is that it has seams, but it's going to hold and push everything to the front and hold it in place all day. So when you lift your arms up, you're not going to fall out the bottom, you're not going to have to readjust, you're not going to have to pull out halfway through the day. And the best thing about it is when you wear the right band size and the right cup, the straps don't fall off your shoulder as much. So you're probably finding as soon as you drop your arm to put your handbag down or to drive, they're falling straight off. So we want to make sure that when every aspect of the bra fits beautifully, it does make living with the bra much easier. All right. Any questions? Brilliant. Of course not. Yeah, definitely. So when we'll chat on the phone in a moment, but what we'll do is we'll, instead of rebooking through our website, just give us a call and then we can book that way. But we'll chat a little bit more on the phone and get some goodies out to you and get started on our process. You're most welcome, Ange. Thank you. Bye. And that's how easy it is. We want to make sure you're comfortable, and as you can see, we have options, but now I'm going to go call Ange and just see if there's anything else that she's after, and if not, we'll get something sent out to her. Anyway guys, any questions, please do ask us. We have answers for just about everything for you, and we want to make sure that you are comfortable because it is quite an intimidating experience, but as you can see, super simple and we love it. Thanks guys, we'll talk soon. Bye.